Marriage. If you're a Scientologist, you've probably married somebody, either to get them into the cult or because they're already a part of the cult. You probably proposed to them on a motorcycle, too. And so we're making this video because what should be common sense has been appropriated by Scientology so that we can explain it in order to make ourselves look better. Yeah, and we'll make sure that Lord Xenu approves your marriage. Even if you guys can't keep it together properly. And look at them, they really can't keep it together. And then they just throw the ring out the window. This would make our religion look really bad, but thankfully, we've got advice that makes things look a lot better. And something else to keep in mind is that you can marry multiple times and still be terrible at marriage. In fact, that's probably why these people are so terrible at marriage. So make sure that your marriage is the most filled with our teachings. And so we'll have to start at the beginning, where this guy says his vows, and this lady just smiles and goes along. You've also got to make sure to agree as much as possible, because when people agree, they tend to get along better. Buying teddy bears is also a way to get along better, since no one can get mad at a teddy bear. You also got to make sure to get along in how you budget things as well. And also, please don't watch football. We're pretty sure too few people understand how important it is to not watch football if you're married. After all, if you watch enough football, your spouse will be mad at you. And you'll just look at each other with disgust, or throw things out the window again, like this man watched his wife do. And now she's crying next to the microwave because she's an idiot. She's even mad at the teddy bear, which we thought was impossible. And here's an example of why budgeting is so important for couples. Because they can remind each other that things are too expensive. Or to look at these amazing dresses, which this man is totally looking at, and not his wife's eyes. He's also reminding her that they can't regularly spend $400 a day. Just look at that kind of money. They don't have it. Of course, they've made sure to make up very quickly, so their marriage is not going to fall apart. And despite that, she still plans to spend at least $100 a month on clothes and jewelry, while spending $400 a day on the cult instead, because Scientology is an investment, which you get nothing from. It's an overt scam of an act. You'll get mad at your wife, and then we'll have to go backwards in time to see what caused it. You hung up on her like an idiot. How could you do that? Spending time with strange women doesn't make you look any better either. Getting drunk with strange people is going to make you come home real depressed. And your wife's going to wonder, what's up with you? What's with that face? And then you're going to withhold the truth because you're a scumbag. You're going to have to look at yourself in the mirror and wonder, why did I let myself take that phone number? And your wife is probably going to look at you in disgust because you can barely drive or play the guitar. And then you'll make the excuse that you have to go to a rehearsal right away because spending time with her when you feel guilty is just dumb. Because you'll scream at her and repeat this scene again. And you'll have to drive away so that we don't have to repeat the scene a fourth time. Come on, people, get this take right. And both of you look really sad here. So make sure to drive away to avoid any more sadness. Then, of course, you're still mad at the teddy bear. So how can we prevent this? How can we fix this broken marriage where one person is crying and the other is looking at themselves in the mirror in disgust? Well, we claim that we can fix marriages because we've got this big building that people run into to try and discover the secrets of. So let's start there. In order to have a functional marriage, you have to actually be open and honest with your partner. And that starts by driving out into the open and honestly showing your partner something. A secret that they won't expect. The ring that they threw out the window. It's a plot twist that will save any marriage because we are just that bad at writing. Aren't we amazing? And so that's how to fix marriage.